The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the front page news.
It's what's trending now.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The same as being brought to you by BET. Now, listen, y'all, tonight at 8/7 Central, BET brings you twice the fun with a double premiere. That's right, 2 all-new episodes of Tyler Perry's House of Pain, followed by back-to-back episodes of new comedy series Tyler Perry's Assisted Living. Make sure y'all check that out, man. All right. So listen, in the country with the country going through a lockdown and people spending more time at home, divorces are on the rise. Now, experts say that there are 54% increase in divorces across the country, and people in the South are 2 to 3 times more likely to get a divorce than other folks. Now, on the line with us right now is relationship expert and clinical psychologist, Dr. Alduan Tartt. Dr. Alduan Tartt, good morning.
Hey, how you doing, Rickey? Good morning.
Man, good hearing from you, man. How you been?
Man, I've been well, man. I'm excited to be here to especially talk about this topic to help save some marriages.
Man, let's go. So, in your professional opinion now, why are more people looking to divorce as an option these days?
Well, one, with COVID-19, it's increased the amount of stress that are on families. Anytime there's financial stress, and then think about it, we have kids at home, and so families and couples are actually having to spend more time together. And so if your marriage was already rocky before, but it was kind of distracted by you traveling or going to work or going to the gym, and now you're having to be at home and you all don't connect and you don't have a strong foundation, a lot of couples are calling it quits because they don't like each other.
That is so true, Dr. Tartt. Now, whether people are married or in a committed relationship, what are 3 tips that couples can do right now to improve their relationship?
All right, well, there's a formula. So it's connection plus conflict resolution plus teamwork equals a better marriage. I'll say it again. Connection plus conflict resolution plus teamwork equals a better marriage. So what that breaks down to quickly is, 1, couples have to schedule connection time. You actually have to stop being roommates and watching Netflix and Facebook and actually sit down for 15 minutes and 30 minutes a day and pay attention to your spouse. That's number 1. So many couples don't do that. Number 2, when you have an issue, this is especially women, but not all the time, but it's mostly women. Women are taught not to bring up an issue, just to kind of let it go, suck it up, be a good wife. But that is the wrong thing to do. The best thing to do is bring up an issue as soon as it happens to be able to resolve it.
Right.
Because what happens is the other partner thinks things are cool, and when you bring it up, they feel blindsided. And you've been out of work for 6 months. I've been trying to let it go and holding the bills down, but this is not going to work. All right, and then number 3, act like your partner matters. That means like Black Lives Matter. We're not saying black people are better, black people are superior. We're saying we should matter. Same thing in a marriage. Does what your wife, how she feels matters? Does your husband matter? If you do that, y'all will be able to work together as a team versus fight.
But Dr. Tartt, with this being said, when women bring up stuff in the marriage or try to let their husbands know about certain situations, the first thing he has about she nagging. So she don't know what to do.
Well, you know what? It's how she brings it up. See, men do care about how their wives feel. So instead of saying you don't take the trash out or criticism, because we're super sensitive, instead use feeling words. I feel frustrated that I'm the only one helping out with the kids and working and taking care of mom, and then state the need. And I need you to help out, especially during COVID-19, so that we don't argue so much.
Now, you know what? That's a whole nother tone. Now that's the key. That's the key.
Well, who talks like that?
Huh?
We
who
do.
Talks like
Happily married couples, Gary. It has to be soft. How an argument starts is how it finishes. 86% of the time, if we look at the first 30 seconds of how a couple brings up an issue, that determines how it's resolved. And most
Gary,
when I talk to them, they say they want it soft but direct.
Hey, Dr. Tartt, you're not gonna be like, hey, babe, go on, kill that bathroom light now.
What? That's how we talk.
But that's nice. But that's not mean. Hey, babe, keep going. I said, go and kill your bathroom light now, where we can sleep better.
Yeah.
They're going there and pee and leave the light on. And the light shining into the room. Hey, babe, go and kill. I said, hey, babe, before you lay down and get comfortable, go and kill your light now.
But
So
you
we-
probably say it
Tartt.
nicer. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Question. As a mom and a wife, I have 3 kids, and the kids are at home. My husband works for himself, so do I. How do you redistribute the duties, right? So say if you already had a set of what the way you did and ran your house, but now with COVID-19, things need to shift. How do you ask and shift that without it being like, hey, I didn't used to wash dishes. Why you want me to wash dishes now? Like that becomes a thing.
You express your wish. See, husbands want to make your wishes come true. So your power is in your softness, but you have to be direct so that you're not coming off as weak. So it's saying, baby, it would make me happy. Baby, it would make me excited. Baby, it would make me less frustrated. Baby, it would make me less irritable. Baby, it would make me actually want to make love if you could help out with the chores, help out with the kids, because it's too much. And if you could do that, I think that we could have a better marriage. If you let them know the wish versus the complaint, you're talking with gold.
But you know what, Dr. Tartt, a lot with this COVID stuff going on in the world, it really, like you said, it's breaking down marriages, but it's really giving men the opportunity to even cheat more, because I know a couple of men that made it very clear that they asked their bosses, can you say I need to work so I can get out the house? They're not even spending time in the house with the doggone wife and the children and stuff because they don't want to be there, so it's giving them more time to be out and cheating more and stuff. So, I mean, it's just a sad situation. You know, what do you do?
Well, you have to schedule. Well, Gary, I get where you're coming from, you know, but you're actually talking about it's called when you're sheltered in. Sometimes too much. It's too much wife. It's too much husband. It's too much kids and not enough personal time. So what I advise couples to do is actually schedule times where you can actually leave the house and do things that are personal hobbies. You can still exercise in the park. You can still go out to eat. Now, you might have to eat out in the parking lot, but you can still get some personal time away so that, and parents need to rotate. It shouldn't be one parent. Like he was saying, it shouldn't be one parent doing all the whole heavy lifting during COVID-19. We're in 2020. Gender roles have changed. It has the balance. Both of us are bringing home income, and parents need both parents. So you have to have some off days in order to make this work. Otherwise, you end up straining one parent, and you actually end up doing a disservice for the marriage. And then you go file the divorce papers, and the husband will say, why didn't you just tell me you wanted to do chores? Tell him early so that he can make the adjustment.
Go ahead and take the garbage
Gary
out.
doesn't have to cheat. So Gary doesn't have to cheat. He can go get his own man.
Right.
Okay, well, Dr. Tartt, since you said that, so you're married, right?
Yeah.
So do you take your own advice?
I do. And when I don't, my wife definitely reminds me, but that's one of the things in being front and center and doing this. People look at your marriage, and so that means that I have to do the work. Otherwise, it just looks good on Instagram, but not in real life when people see us.
Right.
Oh, man.
Right. Yeah, Dr. Tartt said, hey, man, I'm going to take the kids on. I'm going to run the kids down to Chuck E. Cheese. I know you had a long day. Go ahead and run out some bath water, put the little bath salt in there. And then while you drive, go ahead and tell the kids, get in the car, go ahead and run the garbage on down there to the mailbox, because you know the garbage man running in the morning. So you done already killed that to the kids at Chuck E. Cheese, so there ain't no kitchen to be clean. Take the kids on upstairs, get everybody showered in the bed, and go take you a hot shower, and your wife is relaxing in bed, and that makes a better night for you.
Now, you're right. She needs time to get
After she turned the bathroom light off.
She can't sexy cooking and cleaning and doing homework.
Right.
I need her time to get ready for me.
Hey, I just want to ask a question. Ladies, what does it mean when you just leave just a couple of sheets of toilet paper in the toilet? What is that? What does that mean?
In the toilet?
That mean there was some residual. Okay, so this is what
No.
happened.
We just want to know, why do y'all leave a sheet or two after you flush the toilet? What is it, rolling the toilet paper off and just laying the extra sheet down into the water?
Because that means that we left some residual that didn't go down on the first flush, but we don't want to flush again.
Okay,
so
well,
you just put the paper.
Why don't you just go ahead and just make sure everything's straight and the water is clear and the toilet is ready for the next customer?
Right.
Yeah, grab that brush on the side.
I just needed to be. Can somebody teach a class on stop leaving the? Y'all want us to stop leaving the toilet seat up? Can y'all stop leaving tissue in the toilet, please? And straighten the rug back up.
Right. Don't mess it up with your feet and then leave it like that.
Straighten the rug.
That's
the rug.
rule number one.
Please straighten the rug back up. Please.
Oh, Lord.
Y'all don't like us to leave the toilet seats because y'all tired of falling in there when y'all go in there in the middle of the night.
Can I give them one tip and one resource?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So one tip is, husbands and wives, sit down with your husband and wife and just ask, what can I do to make your life dreams come true? Like, what are you thinking about? What's on your mind right now? What can I do to support your life dreams? If you do that today, you're going to go a long way with your husband and your wife.
Come on,
and also,
if you do that today, you're going to get pregnant.
Hey, don't
was it? What
I'm trying to go this direction.
To support your
Dr.
dreams.
Tartt, I do that about once a week with Crystal.
Right, but there it is. And that's why y'all fruitfully multiplied.
So that's the thing. So that's what can I do to support your dreams?
Yeah, because that's what people want. In a partnership,
cute.
modern day marriage, they want partnership. They don't want the old school where one person brings home the bacon, the other person stays at home. They want to build together. They want couples goals. They want to be able to move to the next level. So that's husband and wives. If you sit down and actually care enough about me to ask how you can support my dream, and I do the same for you, now we're being a better husband and a better wife.
Really?
Yeah.
Does that really happen?
But to get you somebody, y'all can sit there at the table and have a belching contest.
Oh, Ricky.
When your woman can belch and say her ABC, like that's the one for me. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, for her. Hey, Dr. Tartt, here's a relationship right there. Here's when you know that you with your soulmate, right? When you said, babe, you ready? When you said, babe, I'm ready to go. She was like, I was waiting on you. That right there. When she feel that when you ready to go, when you ready to leave the family reunion or the concert, and she said, I was waiting on you. That's your soulmate right there. When she ready to go. Yeah.
That's teamwork. That's
Yes,
teamwork.
sir.
So my wife and I, we're doing an actual free class for all couples. We figured out, hey, why come on and talk about this? And now we're going to give them a free class. All they have to do is go to betterhusbandbetterwife.com, and we're giving every couple that signs up a free marital class on how to help your partner feel more appreciated. betterhusbandbetterwife.com.
Yeah, y'all better get like them ladies on my 600-pound life, because they in the bed, but all of them got a man.
Okay.
Dr. Tartt, let everybody know how you can be reached.
All right, well, they can reach me at betterhusbandbetterwife.com. We are helping marriages to feel better across the country. And they can also join my email list by just simply texting TARTT, T-A-R-T-T, to 22828. Again, text TARTT, T-A-R-T-T, to 22828. I love you guys. Gary knows I was just playing with him.
Dr. Tartt, I wasn't paying you no attention.
I know, as usual. That's my guy.
Right, T, what they be saying when they be in the bed, right? What they be saying, right?
I just can't stop eating. And the boyfriend,
Rickey Smiley Morning Show.